Welcome back to 843 TV here at the Jack Nicklaus Clubhouse in Colleton River, where today we have a very special and heartfelt episode when we're talking about all the wonderful things that happen here for the community at Colleton River. Joining us now is Bill Spadafora. Bill, you're going to share about a special program that you have year-round here at the community called Colleton Cares. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my part in Colleton Cares deals with Habitat for Humanity, which is sponsoring and actually working on homes. We started building our first home. I started working with Habitat in 2001, and then learned a little bit about it and found out how to sponsor a home. Had a few other people working with me, and from that it grew and grew, and we've sponsored a bunch of homes and have a number of people working. It's seasonal because a lot of people leave in the summertime.
Now, what exactly does Colleton River do in terms of participating with Habitat for Humanity?
Well, there's two facets. Most of our folks, the biggest number of our folks work on the fundraising or making a donation. It's a tremendous group in Colleton River, very philanthropic, very giving. We have a number also that work physically on homes as well as donating. And when the first home we did, excuse me, we had, of course we were younger, 17, 16 years ago. We had quite a number of people working on the homes, and then on the Habitat home that we actually sponsored. So we raised money, then it was $35,000. Now it's up to $70,000 to sponsor a home. So at the beginning, we had a large group actually working, many people donating. And then subsequent to that, some continued to work. It didn't have to be on a Colleton River home. It was just giving back to the community. And then over the years, we've built, we're on our 11th home that's coming up.
Wow.
Very significant.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen some of these communities from the infancy stages and today where they are, it's almost a full community. So what a neat thing to see the progress and the investment of the time and work over the years just fold out.
Well, you were talking earlier about the Hilton Head Island, Glenwood, I think it's called, the Glen?
The Glen, just the Glen. Right.
And now you participated in that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Colleton River sponsored and worked on the first home in the Glen.
That's cool.
We had done about 9 homes before that, and we had raised funding to do another home. In addition, we raised they sort of bogged down on the infrastructure, and they had a shortfall, major shortfall of money, and we went to bat for them and raised a considerable amount of money for the infrastructure. Nothing to do with any homes, just building the roadways and so forth.
Gotcha.
But we built the first home in the Glen, both financially, and a lot of people worked on it.
And that really has grown into quite the community. It's got to be an amazing feeling to drive around in this area and you just have that, you see that family living in that home and say, you know what, we participated in that. We participated in giving someone a home.
Habitat to me is very special, and a lot of people don't really understand that, when you give to Habitat, it's a gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, it's a hand up and not a hand out,
right.
as they note it.
Exactly. A lot of people feel that, somebody gets a Habitat home, they just gave it to them.
No,
not
absolutely not.
They get a 0% mortgage. Those payments that they make go to building other homes, which is fantastic. I mean,
that is spectacular.
So it's in a sense, like we said, helping those get a head start to get on the right track to do better for themselves, and that's a great thing. The ladies prior to you were sharing all these wonderful things that happen in the community. So you mentioned you've been down here for a long time.
Right.
You called yourself original maybe of 15 years.
Part-time, yeah, since 2000.
Since 2000. What are some of the things that stand out then to you about this community?
Well, the beauty is second to none. Obviously, it doesn't walk around. I'm biased, of course, but it is. Golf courses, I'm an avid golfer. The golf courses and the facilities are spectacular. The diversity between the Nicklaus and the Dye golf course are fantastic. I mean, they're really, down here, again, I'm biased, but they're as good as it gets. And it's a beautiful place, and there are a lot of really wonderful people, caring, giving. They've been successful in their lives. They're giving back. I can't say enough good things. I mean, in terms of fundraising, they said the first home we did was $35,000 to sponsor it. You have to raise funds. Now it's 70. We don't, the only time we even made any phone calls to raise money was to raise $100,000 to help with the infrastructure. Other than that, I mean, there's no There's no golf tournament. There's nothing. We just send a letter and say, you know, we need some help. We're going to sponsor another house at Habitat. And it's no secret how critical the housing is, affordable housing in the Low Country.
In this area,
Yes, it
absolutely.
really is.
Yes,
it is. About how many homes would you say that Colleton has participated in developing thus
With the
far?
funding, a number of our folks have just worked. That's their charity to give back to work. Some of them a tremendous number of hours, you know, 2 or 3 days a week. And one of the great things about Habitat is that you can go 8 to 12. You get on the website, I'm available. It's Tuesday to Saturday. You don't have to do anything, you just show up, but you book it online. We've funded 11, this will be our 11th home coming up.
Oh,
There's
wow.
no organization locally that's anything close to that.
No, I don't think so,
It's a testament to our members. They're just phenomenal.
So they're just, in a sense, giving from the heart. You just direct support letters and requesting, and that's
it.
how it's all been funded.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Now, I understand, though, that you have a very special home that you're working on right now.
We do. You know, ever since I got involved with Habitat in 2000, when I found out what you needed to do, how you sponsor a home, how you qualify. So ever since 2001, and we funded, you know, 5, 6, 7 homes, kept going, and I said, we need to get one for one of our own employees. But it's difficult. It's not easy. I mean, you can't snap your fingers. There's a qualification program. There's 400 hours of sweat equity. There's lessons in home ownership. There's credit worthiness. There's all these things you have to do. And so finally, we have an individual who works in our maintenance department. His name is Pedro Bermudez, who is going to get the 16th home in the first phase, which was been pushed back for delays, but in January, they'll break ground for his home, and it's exciting. He has 2 grandchildren to live with him, and it's fantastic.
That's great.
Wow.
That is great. And you all can go out there to the site and take part of that too, which is wonderful opportunity to do, and just really invest, not just with your funds, but with your time.
Yes.
Right, and we will. We have. It seems like a lot of our people, a number of our people work all the time, just on whatever house. But there seems to be a lot more interest when it's a home that we've funded, that we've raised the money for. And if I would encourage anybody that's never been to a Habitat dedication to go, just to watch it. It's very brief, but the family's there. You see these 8-year-old kids, 10-year-old children. Their eyes are as big as silver dollars. They've never had their own bedroom. They want to take you in and show you. It's really exciting.
I've been to those myself. We've done a lot of
Oh,
those
yes.
filmings for the station here, and you're so right. It's wonderful to see the hands-on and to see them working. They're being a part of the progress and the process. That's a wonderful thing.
I have to say, I'm continually impressed when I come to Colleton that while, as you said, beautiful community, the outward focus in this community, I think it's so easy when you live here to live an inward life. Oh, look at my pretty house. Oh, look at my pretty yard. Your
Let's go play
outward
golf.
focus on the community blows me away. And would you say that that is sort of a categorical point of view here? Because it's certainly been the people I've run across, that's really how they live their lives here.
I think so. You can you can stay on campus. I mean, or
And
you can
never
get out
leave
and
and
look
be
around.
fine, yeah.
There's a big world out there, and it's a special place. And I leave for half the year and go back to Pennsylvania. And I think anybody that ever, and we don't have many, but anybody complains, we should prescribe a trip away for a couple of months and
no
then come
kidding.
back to really appreciate what we have here. It's phenomenal. It really is. And there are a lot of wonderful people here, beautiful people outside and inside. You know.
So if someone is looking around to decide as a post-retirement or part-time year residence, give us a couple of big points about Colleton River.
Well, you don't need to go anywhere else. Well,
You're in a great location because you're right at the mouth of Hilton Head. You're a heartbeat away from Bluffton, Savannah and Charleston. I mean, where you're located on this side of the bridge, some people would say that's an argument alone, is that you don't have to deal with the bridge traffic and you still have this breathtaking community that you're living in.
Well, again, if you're an outdoor person, as I am, and if you like golf, if you like tennis, swimming, fitness, now we have a new learning center that's fantastic. It was lacking. It's an amenity that we needed. A great practice park for golf. Again, obviously, we can talk about all the other things the millennials want to do, but it's a golf community. But there's a lot of things to do with that. It's not just golf.
Well, we have enjoyed hearing all about this wonderful Colleton Cares program, and we hope you all have too. Thank you for joining us for this episode of 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.